Okay, so this is that time of the year when your final BHMS exam has just gotten over and अभी result शायद नहीं आया होगा या किसी का आ भी गया होगा. But the important thing is कि most of you are in your internship. Your internship has started and the most important confusion right now is कि अभी MD के preparation के लिए कैसे पढ़े. And I just got a message, कुछ टाइम पहले I received a message on my Instagram. One student was asking कि sir how to prepare in my internship. And this reminded me of my time when I had just completed my final BHMS and my internship had just started and I was in this endless confusion कि how do I study now? अभी कैसे पढ़ाई करनी चाहिए? Shall I go back to my anatomy and start studying BD Chaurasia from the beginning and start studying Mandal and Mandal? Or shall I pick some MCQ books and start solving MCQs from there? And this is a never-ending confusion that whether we should dedicate more times into the OPDs and try to acquire practical knowledge of all the subjects that we have studied so far, or we should dedicate more time in our PG preparation to build up a good career. So in this video, I will be telling you the schedule, how to study, how to manage your internship and your PG preparation, what books you should study, whether you should study MCQ oriented या तो फिर you will be studying from the start, you will be picking up your anatomy books, you will be picking up your pharmacy book, the first year, the second year books, and you will be studying line by line. So we will be discussing all these things in this video and we are starting right now. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Taha Khan. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I share with you clinic and exam related productivity tips and strategies. If this is your first time here, start now by subscribing and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss anything. Okay, so the first point is planning and इससे भी ज़्यादा important है prioritize. सबसे पहले ना prioritize करो कि ultimately करना क्या है. सिर्फ internship करना है या साथ में PG preparation भी करना है. अगर सिर्फ internship करना है तब तो फिर कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है. You can continue with your internship for this 1 year and after you are done with your internship, you can sit for another year and prepare for your PG entrance exam. But I assume that since you are watching this video, this is not a part of your plan. You want to do PG preparation alongside your internship. First of all, prepare as schedule and do this as early as you can. मतलब कि internship के 3 महीना 4 महीना हो गया है and then after that you are sitting and preparing a plan कि चलो अब PG preparation भी साथ में कर लेते हैं. No, if you want to do PG preparation also, then start it from the beginning of your internship. You should have a proper plan of every day कि Monday कितना duty hours है मेरा, from when to when, Tuesday कब से कब तक duty hours है, Wednesday कब से कब तक duty hours है. So you should have a plan. You should already know कि what is my duty hours and what is the time that you can take from the duty hours for your PG preparation. And even if you cannot schedule your whole day, then make sure you are at least taking out 3 to 4 hours every day for your study, at least in the beginning. So this was point number 1, which was planning, and of course after prioritizing planning. The next point is cover all the subjects. मतलब हर subjects को पढ़ना है, and that is because हर सब्जेक्ट हैज इट्स ओन इम्पोर्टेंस. नाउ ऑफ कोर्स कुछ सब्जेक्ट ज़्यादा स्कोरिंग है, कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स लो स्कोरिंग है, कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स में मार्क्स ज़्यादा उठाया जा सकता है, कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स में मार्क्स कम उठाया जा सकता है, इवन इफ यू डेडिकेट सेम अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम टू ऑल द सब्जेक्ट्स. बट यू विल हैव टू कवर ऑल द सब्जेक्ट्स. नाउ यू विल आस्क मी कि BD चौरसिया पढ़ना स्टार्ट कर दे लाइन बाय लाइन. देन आई वुड से कि नहीं, ऐसे नहीं पढ़ना है. BD चौरसिया लाइन बाय लाइन करके नहीं पढ़ना है, बिकॉज अभी अगर BD चौरसिया यू विल स्टार्ट स्टडिंग लाइन बाय लाइन एंड हैरिसन यू विल स्टार्ट स्टडिंग लाइन बाय लाइन, देन ये 1 साल इंटर्नशिप का ये 2 सब्जेक्ट कवर करने ही में चला जाएगा. सो व्हाट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, एंड दिस इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग दैट आई कीप टेलिंग द स्टूडेंट्स, दैट अभी व्हेन यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर योर PG, you need to know which are the topics that are not important. This is the most important thing that you need to know कि कौन से topic से questions नहीं आता है. And this is where the coaching centers will help you, because basically coaching centers में see all of you have already completed 4 year of BHMS, right? So you already know most of the things. What the teachers in the coaching centers and what your seniors can help you here is that they know कि कौन सा topic are not important for your PG, because now you cannot afford so much of time that you will go through each and every line of each and every topic and then solve the MCQs and then come to know that okay, this topic is not very important for MCQs. Yeah, MCQs doesn't get asked from these topics, so this is not the time to judge that. These things should be taken care by your coaching center. So 2 things you can take away from this point. First is that you need to cover all the subjects, and second is you need to know the important points of each subject, the important topics from where most of the MCQs gets asked. The third point, and this is my suggestion, that you can strategize your preparation according to the department that you are posted. For example, from next month you will be posted in surgery. So you will be in surgery for about 1 month. So try to complete surgery subject or everything, the theory, the practical, because practical and theoretical knowledge will go hand in hand and it will make a permanent memory in your brain. And what you can do is, when you are trying to solve MCQs from surgery, you are posted in surgery, so you will have a lot of doubts. This is natural कि कुछ भी अगर MCQs you are solving, कुछ भी topics you are studying, because you have studied this surgery 2 years, 3 years back, so you will have naturally doubts. Okay, so what you can do is कि since you are posted in surgery, you can get all these doubts clarified from the HOD, from the teacher, from your seniors. So take advantage of this thing. Next month, when you will be posted to Materia Medica, so solve all the MCQs on Materia Medica so that the Materia Medica preparation will be over. Then another month, again when you will be posted in repertory department, for example, then solve all MCQs, everything from repertory. See, your internship is 1 year, means 12 months you will be posted in 12 different subjects. So you will have 1 year, 1 month for every subject and 1 year for entire preparation, and that is more than enough for your preparation. But remember that if in the first month you were posted in surgery, then this doesn't mean कि सिर्फ इसी 1 month में you have studied surgery and then you are never studying surgery again. ऐसा करने से you will forget everything. Make sure कि if you have studied surgery in the first month, by 3rd month you have again done a revision of surgery. Again in the 6th month you have again done a revision of surgery. Again by the 9th or 10th month, means every 3 months you are doing a revision of the subject that you had studied 3 months ago. Then this way, when you have already reached at the end of your internship, you will see that you have already revised all your subjects just few months back. So that was point number 3. Prepare your subjects according to the department that you are posted in. 4th point is pay attention to your basic subjects. Now what do I mean by this? See, in our internship, हर सब्जेक्ट का ड्यूटी आवर्स इक्वल नहीं होता है. कुछ OPDs में stringent ड्यूटी आवर्स होता है and कुछ OPDs में लाइट ड्यूटी आवर्स होता है. And we know this from the start because we already know कि कौन-कौन से सब्जेक्ट में ड्यूटी आवर्स बहुत ज़्यादा रहेगा and we know कि कौन-कौन से सब्जेक्ट में कौन-कौन से OPDs में ड्यूटी आवर्स हमारा कम रहेगा. So what we can do is we can take advantage of this. How we can take advantage of this? Now suppose pharmacy या forensic medicine या gynae या opna, you don't need 1 month to prepare these subjects. ये सब subjects 2 weeks, 3 weeks में हो जाएगा. So you will be left with 10-15 days in hand. So you can utilize these 10 to 15 days to study other subjects. Now if I ask you any question from anatomy or from pharmacy, ज़्यादातर chance है that you won't be able to answer because you have studied this subject right in the first year. So अभी final year आते आते like you must have forgotten most of the things. So during your less busy posting OPDs, study these subjects जहाँ पे you require to study your book, you study your textbook. Like repertory, you have just studied in your final BHMS, so that is still afresh in your mind. Even your medicine or your community medicine, even though community medicine is not very easy, but still that is afresh. You at least know the basic things from any topic. So anatomy हो गया या कोई भी ऐसा subject that you have studied long time back and you don't remember much about it. Or second, the subject that you naturally find difficult. Try to study these subjects in these 10 to 15 extra days that you are getting. Okay, so the next point, and this is a very big question for all the aspirants, that whether to study from books, to start studying from the textbooks that we have been studying in BHMS, like the BD Chaurasia for anatomy and started studying the Harrison, or straight away open MCQ books and start solving MCQs. So what is the correct approach? See, for me, I would recommend every one of you to start solving MCQs from the start. इससे 2 बेनिफिट होगा. पहला बेनिफिट ये होगा कि MCQs लगाने के आदत लगेंगे because at the end of the day in the exam MCQs are that you will be facing. MCQs ही फेस करना है. So start facing MCQs right from the start. And second benefit ये होगा कि we will get to know what are the important topics in a subject, in a chapter that gets asked, because BD चौरसिया में हैरिसन में हर एक चैप्टर, हर एक टॉपिक, हर एक लाइन तो नहीं पढ़ना है because सब जगह से MCQs नहीं आता है. तो we need to understand कहाँ से important MCQ portions है. सिर्फ वही पोर्शंस हम लोग को अभी से स्टार्टिंग से पढ़ना है. सो फॉर एग्जांपल इन फर्स्ट ईयर यू हैव स्टडीड कार्डियक साइकिल, सो आई वुडंट रिकमेंड दैट यू अगेन ओपन योर फिजियोलॉजी टेक्स्ट बुक एंड स्टार्ट स्टडीइंग कार्डियक साइकिल. नो, यू स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग एमसीक्यूज ऑन कार्डियक साइकिल. एंड सपोज अगर कुछ कंफ्यूजन है या कोई पॉइंट है एमसीक्यू में जो समझ नहीं आ रहा है अबाउट कार्डियक साइकिल, देन इन दैट केस यू गो टू टेक्स्ट बुक एंड थोड़ा सा 2 लाइन ऊपर थोड़ा सा 2 लाइन नीचे हैव अ रीड, just study what is cardiac cycle and उसके आगे पीछे का थोड़ा सा just have a brief idea about that. So that is the way that I want you to prepare MCQs. Start solving MCQs. You face any question, you face any problem, go to textbook and read a bit about that topic. Again come back to MCQs. Again you face any problem in particular topic in any subject, you again open that textbook and just read 2-3 lines above, 2-3 lines below, have a brief idea on that topic, again come back to MCQ. So do this for MCQ. The next point is spend 4 dedicated hours to study, and this is practically very difficult for a medical intern to give 10 to 12 hours of preparation, जो हमारे seniors दे सकते हैं. But this shouldn't be a problem because we are in advantage. We can use the momentum in our advantage because things are still afresh. अभी just internship start हुआ है. We have just completed this final BHMS exam. So there are a lot of topics that are still afresh in our mind and we can use this to our advantage. So what you can do is spend 4 hours every day to study. मगर ये 4 घंटे means 4 घंटे पढ़ाई होना चाहिए. If you are अगर WhatsApp मैसेज चेक कर रहे हो या Instagram मैसेज चेक कर रहे हो तो वो नहीं चलेगा. 4 hours means that should be completely dedicated to your study. उसमें कोई भी disturbance नहीं चलेगा. And start से अगर ये 4 hours, if you are able to give this dedicated 4 hours to study, तब तो प्रिपरेशन बहुत तगड़ी हो जाएगी. द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज पार्टिसिपेट इन द मॉक टेस्ट एंड ऑनलाइन एग्जाम राइट फ्रॉम द बिगनिंग. ये एक बहुत बड़ा मिसकंसेप्शन है एंड बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे करते हैं कि फर्स्ट दे प्रिपेयर देमसेल्व्स, पहले टॉपिक से प्रिपेयर कर लेते हैं, एमसीक्यू सॉल्व करते हैं एंड उसके बाद दे स्टार्ट गिविंग द टेस्ट. एंड ये बहुत गलत तरीका है बिकॉज अ लॉट ऑफ स्टडीज वी डिराइव अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर स्टडी फ्रॉम द बुक्स, from the books that we study, from the MCQs that we solve, and we derive a part of our study from the test that we give. Because in the test, when we do a mistake, अगर कोई मैंने MCQ solve नहीं कर पाया and later on if I find the correct answer to that MCQ वो हमेशा के लिए याद हो जाता है. And that is the mistake that I want all of you to do very frequently during this starting time of your internship. Do this mistake very frequently because the more mistake that you are doing now, the more things you will be able to remember. So test देने की हैबिट day 1 से होनी चाहिए and this test giving frequency should increase over time. Month by month, more and more tests should be taken. And ये करने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका होता है join any online test that is going on. Okay? And अगर कोचिंग में इतना frequently टेस्ट नहीं कंडक्ट हो रहे हैं, then solve previous years papers. उस पे बैठ कर टेस्ट दो. Solve previous years papers. जो भी MCQs बुक सॉल्व कर रहे हो उसके एंड में कुछ पेपर्स होते हैं, सॉल्व दोस पेपर्स. अपना सेल्फ असेसमेंट के लिए 1 घंटा अलग से निकालो एवरी डे अपार्ट फ्रॉम दीज 4 hours दैट आई जस्ट मेंशन. ये 4 घंटे के अलावा 1 घंटा अलग से निकालो इन विच यू विल बी ओनली गिवन टेस्ट. अगर कोचिंग का टेस्ट है ऑनलाइन टेस्ट वो दो, अगर नहीं है कोचिंग का टेस्ट तो खुद से बैठ के सेल्फ असेसमेंट टेस्ट दो. बट डेवलप ए हैबिट ऑफ गिविंग टेस्ट फ्रॉम द स्टार्ट. द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज द लास्ट मंथ्स प्रिपरेशन. And this last few months preparation, exam से 2 months पहले, exam से 3 months पहले, this time is very crucial because this is the time that can either make you or break you. This is the time if you utilize this time properly, then 1 साल का जितना भी पढ़ा है, this will benefit you and ये exam crack हो जाएगा. बट इफ यू बिकम लेजी, अगर ये टाइम सही से यूटिलाइज नहीं कर पाए, लास्ट के जो 2 to 3 months है, ये टाइम अगर प्रॉपर यूटिलाइजेशन नहीं हुआ, देन ये एग्जाम क्रैक करना चांसेस आर कि अगले साल फिर से प्रिपेयर करना पड़ेगा एग्जाम को. सो यूटिलाइज दिस लास्ट फ्यू मंथ्स बिकॉज इन द लास्ट फ्यू मंथ्स एंड अगर प्रिपरेशन अगर पहले से सही स्टार्ट करा है, अगर स्केड्यूल सही फॉलो करा है एंड बहुत स्टार्टिंग से इंटर्नशिप के जस्ट स्टार्ट से बिगनिंग से अगर प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करा है, then this 2 to 3 months just before the exam you can completely devote for revision because revision is so important and I always recommend this कि 10 बुक को एक बार पढ़ने से बेटर है एक बुक को 10 बार पढ़ना. And from the start, whatever you have studied until now, I want all of you to revise at least 4 times. At least 4 बार रिविजन तो जरूर करके जाना एग्जाम में, वरना क्या होगा कि पढ़ा हुआ है but you won't be able to recollect that. आंसर नहीं समझ में आएगा, एमसीक्यूज में कंफ्यूजन होगा कि ये ऑप्शन ए था ये ऑप्शन बी था, एंड आई डोंट वांट दैट टू हैपन. आई डोंट वांट यू टू फेस दिस सिचुएशन बिकॉज दिस सिचुएशन इज सो इरिटेटिंग कि टॉपिक पढ़ा है, you have invested your time in that, but in the exam, in the test, you are not able to know the answer कि कौन सा है, you are into confusion, and ये होता सिर्फ और सिर्फ रिवीजन के लैक के वजह से. So I want all of you to revise the entire syllabus 4 to 5 times, and this will only be possible अगर starting से सही schedule follow करा है and last के 2 to 3 months में अच्छे से revision करा है. The next point that I want to discuss is not related to your studies. It is not related to any books. It is not related to any MCQs. But this point is so important that without this exam नहीं निकलेगा. ये exam crack नहीं होगा. And this is about being self-motivated. ये मुझे बहुत start में समझ में आ गया था because you are preparing for one entire year or in some cases more than a year. So being motivated for this long is very important. अभी just now we had talked that you need to study 4 hours at least in the beginning. And ये 4 घंटे का टाइम निकालना, this is very easy. अगर एक दिन 2 दिन बोला जाए, everyone in the world can do that. But being consistent in that, कि लगातार for one entire year you have to sit with complete focus and study for these 4 hours. Now that is what requires self-motivation. And how to be self-motivated? The most easy thing that you can do is surround yourself with persons. ये कहते हैं ना कि surround yourself with persons, with people on the same mission as you. So even this, I did this in my time also. कि when I used to prepare in groups. How in groups? कि not एक साथ बैठ के पढ़ने वाला ग्रुप नहीं, वो मत बनाना क्योंकि वो कभी होता नहीं है. I know. ग्रुप में कैसे पढ़ते थे ना कि we created a WhatsApp group और we created a Messenger group जहाँ पे each of us used to ask questions. मतलब डेज का कुछ पूरे डे का कुछ स्लॉट टाइमिंग था, इतने बजे one person will ask an MCQ and others will reply to that. And we used to pre-decide the topics that we are going to study. So we know कि इस topics पे questions आने वाला है on this day on so and so timing. So we know कि अगर हम नहीं पढ़ेंगे then I might not be able to answer and my friend will answer. And that was the driving force कि no, I have to know this topic very well so that I don't know if anyone answers or not, but I should answer that MCQ. So this was the type of groups that we had studied and I also did that. So that was point number 9, stay motivated. And the last point is stay healthy. And this is an active process. You will have to make active decisions to keep yourself healthy. You remember in community medicine, we had studied daily. That was disability adjusted life years. And this is very practical because अगर हम लोग calculate करें ना, तो क्या होता है कि कुछ रीजन की वजह से सर दर्द हुआ, सर्दी खांसी जुकाम हुआ, बुखार हो गया या कुछ तबीयत सही नहीं लग रहा है, स्टमक अपसेट हो गया, तो एक फर्स्ट मंथ में पहला महीना में 2-3 दिन ऐसे निकल गया, नेक्स्ट महीने में फिर 3-4 दिन निकल गया, फिर 2 दिन निकल गया, फिर 3 दिन निकल गया. तो ऐसे करके ना पूरे साल में इफ वी कैलकुलेट पता चलता है कि एक महीना पूरा 30 डेज, एक महीना तो हम लोग का इसमें ही निकल जाता है. So that is the importance that I want all of you to understand that एक महीना इज वेरी क्रूशियल. एक बार में ये चीज बहुत क्लियरली नहीं समझ आता है. दिस इज वेरी इम्पॉसिबल कि ठीक है एक दिन तो मिस हो रहा है, क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है, अगले महीने में 2 दिन तो मिस हो रहा है, ठीक है क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है, जुकाम हो गया तो ऐसी पढ़ाई का मन नहीं करता है, सर दर्द हो रहा है, लेथार्जिक लगता है. बट ऐसे करके ना दिस एड्स अप and this 30 days अगर ये चला जा रहा है from my 1 year of preparation then that counts. So make sure you are avoiding all of the things that causes your ill health. जैसे कि if I know कि मुझे जरा सा भी ठंड लगने से जुकाम हो जाएगा, फ्लू हो जाएगा, then I will actively stop myself from doing all of the things जिससे मुझे फ्लू हो सकता है. ठंडा खाना हो गया, बाहर का खाना हो गया, ठंडा हवा में रहना हो गया, नहाना ठंडे पानी से हो गया कि जस्ट पसीने से आए एंड नहा लिए. आई नो कि these things affect my health. So I will stop myself from doing these things actively, at least for this 1 year, because this 1 year is the most important year in my life right now. So make sure you are making all these good decisions. And another thing that I would like to suggest is have light meals. Don't have heavy meals because heavy meals will make you lethargic. Heavy meals will make you sleepy. Instead, have light meals every few hours, every 2 hours, every 3 hours. What this will do, since we are studying, since we are so involved, we are having a lot of mental pressure already. बहुत mental stress में we are already in a lot of mental stress. So what this will do, कि हर 2 घंटे में we will get breaks. And in this break, we will be doing physical activities. So that will keep both our mind and our body healthy. And the last thing you want to take care about your health is your sleep. Make sure you are having adequate sleep and that too in the adequate hours. If you know 6 hours of sleep is enough for you, make sure you're having that. If you know 8 hours of sleep is enough for you, then make sure you're having that. Because if you are not able to get enough sleep, if you're not having quality adequate sleep, then your dull mind will never be able to focus on their studies, and that will definitely affect your preparation directly. So these were the few points that I wanted to discuss with you in this video, related to the routine, related to the schedule that you must be following while in your internship and sidewise preparing for the MD entrance exam. If you want to add anything to it, you can leave a comment in the comment section below, or if you have any suggestion, or if you want me to make a video on certain topic that you want, let me know by writing in the comment section below. Let me know how you like the video, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.